Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
In this video, I'll give you advice, especially to youngsters. This advice is specifically for youngsters who are born in this day and age with social media, and why and how social media will actually destroy one of the most important skills that you need in order to survive, and those are social survival and instinctive skills, the street smart. I'll explain to you. See, what happened was, you must have known, I posted that video about me having problems with my marriage, and I needed 1 month. I needed some time to think about it. I posted 1 month ago, and then subsequently a few days ago I posted that this is the decision that I made with regards to my wife. Okay, so we are working on things. Now remember, I'm 46 years old, going to be 47 in another few more days. So many people commented, many people shared their views, and they were giving their suggestions and all that. But among the people who follow me, many of them are younger to me. Many of them. There are people who are my age, but it's more younger to me because, they have not seen life. They want to see life, and we always like to look someone who's elder to us, who gives us a perspective. So among the many youngsters who are there, many of them did comment, please, Sir Loy, get back to your wife and this and that. Fine. But then there are these other youngsters who literally, I don't know, is it their upbringing or their culture or whatever? They address you as, hey, dude, man, hey, bro, hey, this and that. And many of them, hey, Loy, listen, man. So they will talk to you in this way, but in real life, they would not approach you because, come on, in real life, we would not approach someone who is like we don't know and give them advice. It's only on social media we feel, oh, I know this person, I follow the person's content. In real life, I'm very sure you not go to someone and just start giving them feedback, advice. Listen, I don't like how you look. It happens only online. And online, when you're anonymous, you'll even give bad words, profanity. You'll even approach girls, hey, sexy, how are you doing? But in real life, you can't do that, right? Okay. So this particular young man I didn't know his age first, but he says, see, listen, let me give you advice and treat your partner. Don't shame her publicly. Give me lots of advice. Okay. So immediately, with the way that he wrote, I could clearly make out he's younger to me. So I said, just out of curiosity, how old are you? So this guy says, I'm 29, and he's giving me advice. Okay. How to keep a wife happy and all that. And he also had mentioned that he's not married. So he's not married, but he's giving me advice on marriage. He doesn't have a wife, but he's giving me advice on how to take care of a wife. Okay, and obviously he doesn't have real life experiences like me, but he's giving me advice on real life experience. So, okay, fine. So, given that it was his real profile and he came from a good place, I didn't feel bad or anything. But I did tell him, see, listen, kid, you giving me advice about marriage is like a priest giving advice to a man and woman how to keep each other happy. What the fuck does a priest know about taking care of a woman? But priests give advice on marriage and how to keep a woman happy and how to have a married happy life. It's so stupid. It's like I don't have any experience having a woman, but I'll give you advice on how to keep a woman. Okay, so he gave me advice. So I told him, see, first, in real life, you would never have the courage to walk up to me and give me advice. But online, it's a very different game, very different playing field. People think they can. You're not even married and you're giving me advice. You don't have a wife, you're giving me advice on how to take care of wife. I said, first sort out your life. And I don't say this in a bad way. Sort out your life first. And then, start advising others. And never offer unsolicited advice, especially when nobody asked for it. And most importantly, like they say, don't teach your father how to fuck. I didn't say fuck. I said, don't teach your father how to ... Okay. Now, this is not a video to attack him but this is more or less the reality of what our generation is facing today. Today, all of them are born with this, cellular device, this phone, the social media, and almost all their interactions are online. If they see a girl, they'll send a DM request or friend's request. They will chat with the girl online. If the girl rejects them, they don't mind. If the girl talks to them, they talk. And even girls are doing that. And it's coming to a part where their reality is actually this virtual world. And then what happens at some point when they decide, okay, we'll meet each other, then it becomes a very different experience altogether. And in majority of the cases, they don't know how to handle it. In my groups, I have so many young men, younger than me. They have, they chat with so many girls. But then, when they want a real relationship, a real one that has, physical contact, they just cannot keep that relationship together. They are unable to keep the relationship together. They are unable to handle the person. They are unable to handle the challenges. And in most of the cases, where especially Indian men are concerned, they want to get married and all. And they're saying, I don't know what to do, sir. I want to marry this girl. She doesn't want to marry me. I want to marry somebody. It comes to such a part. I'm feeling so lonely. Well, online, so many girls talk to me, but real life, nobody. The problem is, once upon a time, during my time, my age, and if after we finish our studies, free time was go and play outside. If you'd say, okay, you have free time, we would go and play outside. So that was free time. Play cricket or play football or play running some games, or, we put tiles on top of it, stones. They're flat shaped like 7 tiles. Throw a stone on it, throw a ball, it'll hit and we run and the ball goes one side. I don't know if you ever played 7 tiles, then you have to put the tiles up together. And so we used to play these games. We used to play like tennis, but there's a wall there. We used to take this green ball and use our hand to, as if it was we are playing tennis or squash. So free time was outside. Today, free time is you're sitting in the room, and free time is in the room. Today it is your work is you look at the screen, and free time again is look at the screen. It's like you're literally there in that world. I know people who, during the pandemic, they had Zoom calls with the teacher and their friends on Zoom. And when they finish virtual interaction, they would start playing online games. Again, virtual interaction. And after that finished, when they had to eat food, they would once again look at maybe a movie. Again, virtual. And then after that would finish, by the time it's night, they obviously want to chat with a girl or maybe watch porn. Once again, virtual. So 24/7, you are just behind a computer monitor screen and a keyboard and a mouse. And you're exploring this entire world through a virtual lens. Even in my WhatsApp group, these guys literally talk about life, cryptocurrency, about love, relationships, friendships, self-improvement, everything. Either they'll watch a YouTube video or a podcast, or they'll ask each other advice, or they'll say, this girlfriend she's based in Canada, I'm in India, or what is real? In fact, sometimes when I tell them, why don't you go out? They will go out, but they'll take their phone with them. And then once again, when they go out also, photograph, take a video, put it on Instagram, share it on WhatsApp groups. What the hell is going on, man? It's like, where is your, so many of these youngsters, obviously they have to go into the real world and meet people. They don't know, forget how to interact. They don't know how to dress. They don't know how to behave. They don't even know how to break the ice. They are shit scared about being rejected. In fact, they'll build up the initial conversation on the social media sites, and then they will try to meet the person in real life because they're afraid of being rejected. And then what happens is when they actually meet the person in reality, they realize the person was nothing what they imagined, because each one is putting a facade of who they are not. It has become so terrible that, like many of them book my services or book my session, and I can clearly make out they have no idea what the fuck they are talking. See, so many of them want to go to Canada, want to go to US, want to migrate and all that. And then when I tell them, have you actually seen? No, I've seen it online. So their perception of going abroad is also online. Nobody wants to take the tough road. Nobody wants to take real experience. And it's becoming, kind of a sickness whereby they feel real life is very unpleasant, but online is fun. Their escapism or their high is online because the world is perfect there. They don't want to go into the real world. It's terrible, man. I mean, so many of them even sometimes tell me, sir, I want to live like you. I don't want to have any friends. I just want to be online. No, that is not life, man. Just because I was born and see, what people don't understand is I was born and raised in a troubled family where I was actually locked up in the house. So it's not that something I did on purpose. But today, today's youngsters and all, they have an option of going out, but they choose not to go out. And then how would you succeed? How would you survive? How do you grow? You cannot climb the corporate ladder by being locked in a house and being a virtual avatar, man. And this remote working has its limitations. And I'll tell you, because of AI nowadays, even mediocre work, not professional work, mediocre work, you cannot survive on it, man. And in order to be an industry expert, you have to at least spend 10 to 15 years doing the same thing every day for, like the Malcolm Gladwell said, 10,000 hours. Otherwise, you'll not survive, man. I'm really worried of so many boys and girls who literally, their entire life is a virtual. And now Apple is coming out with its virtual reality headset, and Meta already tried. I know it will flop. I know it will not work. Because who the hell wants to put something on the head and walk like a zombie? Like that, you've seen the animated cartoon Wall-E. People are literally lying down and just having this thing on the head, and they're living their whole life with that thing on the head. Even food is put through a tube through the body. So it's like your body is some kind of suit, and your brain is just working. Body is not working. There is a strong movement against all this. And nowadays, a lot of people are unsubscribing, taking out their profile. Many of them, that that phase is gone where people had to create a Facebook profile. Now people are not creating any. They are not creating any of social media. That era is gone now. Now people are like, we need to go back to reality here. But I'll tell you, there's a sizable chunk of youngsters who are still stuck in the virtual world. And like I told you, this young boy who is 20, 29, is advising me, man. What the fuck? You'll say, yeah, his intentions are good. What fucking intentions? Sort out your shit first, no? Just imagine if some small kid comes up to you, a school kid, and tells you, with good intentions, hey, listen, behave yourself and act properly and do your work. You'll look at him and laugh and go. You'll tell him, go to your mommy and daddy. What the fuck, yeah? What good intentions? You sort out your shit first. And if I need advice, I'll take it from people I want, not from this thing. See, expressing an opinion is one thing. Giving advice as you're like a father figure. What the fuck, yeah? People are gone mad, yeah. Seriously, it's sad. Really, I'm not angry with that guy. I feel sad for him. I feel sorry for him. He's going around trying to fix others when he himself, I'm sure, he has enough and more issues where his own life is not sorted out. But he'll want to sort other people out. Stupid, no? This is a problem with our youngsters today. And that is why in my groups, I'm very particular. You will behave and you will act and you'll address people exactly like how you do in real life, and you'll call them with respect. No bro and no dude and no hey babes and all that. You call sir and madam. Respect each other. Behave yourself. And if anyone doesn't follow the rule, I'll throw them out. And once you're thrown out, it's permanent. You don't come back. Anyway, I'll tell you, it's a fact. So many youngsters, they do not have social skills. They are so confused about life. In real life, they wouldn't have the courage or the guts to do 90% of the things that they are doing online. They can't. They're just a confused lot living in a virtual reality. It's terrible, terrible. That's why for my daughter, only 1 hour, that also supervised. She'll see just educational cartoons. That's it. And English and all that. Otherwise, no. And she will not have social media at all. That I will not permit. As long as she's staying under my roof, no social media. You don't need it. Why you need it? Anyway, let's see. When she grows up, see that time. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you have any questions, put them down. I'll definitely answer them. All right? Good, bad, ugly. Feel free, share your opinion. And yeah, don't give me your advice. I don't need it. All right? You guys take care. Signing off. Ciao.